All right, you're welcome to this second session of the course, and I want to congratulate you once again for finding your time to be a part of this amazing journey towards making your first $1,000 online. Uh, Before I proceed, I want to quickly guarantee you once again that if you follow everything I'm going to be sharing with you in this course, the results are guaranteed, the results are inevitable. So let's dive right in, guys. Now, this is an overview of everything you are to expect in this course. So, what to expect from this training? The outcome you are to expect from this training is that this training is supposed to show you the practical steps that you are to take in order to make your first $1,000 online. And after making your first $1,000 online, you can go ahead to scale it up to any amount of your choice using the same principle and using the same procedure. Now, I'm going to dive right into discussing the four elements of this business or the four elements of this online business. The number one element, as you can see right on your screen, is product or offer. So, what is a product? A product is any collection of value that solve people's problem. For example, water is a product, but let me give you a little difference or a slight difference between product and an offer. A product is, for example, when somebody is selling just normal water and on a sunny day you buy water from somebody, you drink that water, and somehow because it is a sunny day, you still feel the impact of the sun, you still feel uncomfortable. That is because you bought just a product. However, an offer is when all the required attributes that are to solve your problem in a wholesome way are put together. For example, the person who is selling water, instead of the person selling just water to you, this person decides to also create maybe a small buka or a small hut, put a chair there, put maybe a small AC there, and then when you want to buy water, they offer you the water and also offer you a seat to sit down comfortably and drink your water. At that point, the person who has offered you both the water, the chair, and a comfortable atmosphere to sit down, relax, and drink your water, that person has sold you an offer because the person did not just take care of your problem of thirst. The person also took care of other factors such as the temperature and also provided convenience for you in order to enjoy the product. So the difference between a product and an offer is a product is just the a product is just the very thing you need only, and whether it solves your problem entirely or not, it doesn't really matter. But an offer is when all the elements that are required to solve your problem. For example, that person who sold you water also gave you a chair to sit down and gave you a comfortable atmosphere to be okay and drink your water. That person sold you an offer. So an offer solve all your problems or comprise of all the attributes of the products that are required to solve your problem, whereas a product uh, only addresses the specific item that you requested for. So these are the specific differences between a product and an offer. So in selling a product that people will buy, you have to make that product an offer. When you make it an offer such that it can solve people's problems wholesomely, then they will buy from you. So in this case, on this journey, I'm going to be showing you how to sell an offer. So actually the products we have that we are selling on this online income accelerator are actually offers because they don't just we don't just throw an empty product or just a product at people. We provide them all the required elements that are necessary in order for their problems to be solved. Now, the number second element that is required in order for you to be able to make it successfully in this business is, of course, traffic. What is traffic? Traffic simply means getting people to see your offer. For example, if you are selling whatever you are selling, people will have to see what you are selling. If nobody sees what you are selling, you will not be able to make sales. So, traffic simply means getting people to see what you are selling. And I'm going to discuss in details to show you the different kinds of traffic and how it is going to be applied. So if there's anything I say right here that you don't understand yet, just hold on, just have the idea and hold on, because we are going into the practical session of it. So talking about traffic, traffic is divided mainly into two. We have the organic and the inorganic traffic. We have the organic and the paid traffic, not inorganic. Sorry about that. So the organic traffic does not require you spending money before you can get people to see the product that you are selling, while the paid traffic requires you spending money. Example of the paid traffic is what you call sponsored ads. I believe you must have stumbled on something on Facebook or on Instagram and you see it is written below is sponsored. That is a sponsored ad. That ad, you have to pay some amount of money to Facebook or Instagram following a particular step, which we are going to show the practical in later sessions of this video. When you do that, then Facebook or Instagram will show your ad to the right people who will click on it or who will indicate interest in your product. So that is what traffic is all about. So traffic is simply getting people to see what you are selling. If you don't take away anything from this part of the training, just take away that traffic is simply getting people to see what you are selling. And I said traffic is divided into two. The one that will require you paying money in order for certain platforms such as Facebook or Instagram or Google to show your product to people on your behalf, or the one that involves you doing it manually without spending money through content creation. So we are going to go deeper into each of these sessions. So if there's anything you don't understand, don't bother. More explanations will be provided, or you will understand better once we get into the practical session. Now, the next part or the next component of this business is traffic control systems and follow-up systems. Now, to understand traffic control system, let's assume you have your offer somewhere and you are generating traffic. Let's assume you are able to get about 1,000 people to see your products on a daily basis. Now, if 1,000 people are coming, let's assume, into your WhatsApp to make inquiries about the product you are selling, obviously you will not be able to respond to them verbally or manually on your own. That will be overwhelming. If you take it that way, you are going to lose interest in the business. You are going to be so overworked that imagine having to manually respond to about 1,000 people in a day. Man, that would be so much. So because of that, we use traffic control systems. Example of a good traffic control system is simply a chat bot. And for example, the one I use personally is called Wamation software. So that software simply responds to your leads or your prospects. When they come to your WhatsApp, it responds on your behalf. But you will program the messages into the software. So it simply responds to people. For example, when somebody comes into your WhatsApp trying to make inquiries about what you are selling, the software will simply respond to them. Hello, my name is Peter. So it will just provide the information that the person is supposed to have on your behalf so that you won't need to be the one online typing all this by yourself. And then the follow-up system always comes together with the traffic control system. The follow-up system simply plays this role. For example, when people click on your ad and they come into your WhatsApp or your email trying to make inquiries about your product, some of them did not intentionally come online so that they will click on your ad. They came because they wanted to do one thing or the other. However, they stumbled on your ad and they need to click on it. So when they click on it and it brings them to your WhatsApp, they might be busy doing some other things. So they would like to go back and do whatever they want to do. So they may forget that they had clicked on something. So because of that, we program messages that will follow those people up on your behalf so that you won't need to be trying to follow up people on your behalf. Imagine trying to follow up with 1,000 people in a day. That would be too much. So what you simply do is we program these messages. I am going to provide you swipes. Swipes means copies of those messages, and I will show you exactly how to program those messages into your follow-up system so that when people come and make inquiry about your product and they leave and maybe they forget that they actually clicked on your ad, and those messages have been programmed. We can program messages up to 500 days, 600 days. That means after 1 year, the messages we programmed into this software will still be going to your prospect. And because you are not doing it manually, you don't feel stress, you don't feel anything. So the messages can be going out to the whole 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 20,000 people every day on your behalf. And that is how you get to make sales without stress. Now, the last part or the last component of this business, which is actually a very, very important component, is the person. When I say the person, I mean you being the owner of this business. Now, a lot of people come into the online business with the wrong mindset. They want to come and cash out. They come with what is called the quick cash out mindset. Now, nobody who ever made money cashed out. They all built a business. So when you are coming into this business, if you are coming with a mindset of quick cash out, like the Ponzi scheme mentality, you might be having some problems. And one of the problems you will have is that it is actually going to make you spend a longer time if you want to cash out, because it's going to make you to pay less attention to the details. You are not going to pay attention to the details because your focus is not to learn, but to cash out. And at the end, you end up delaying yourself until you finally understand that you have to cool down and learn first, because it is from the learning that you understand how to make the money. And then another wrong mindset that people come in with into this business is the mindset of let me come and try. So I want to tell you something. If you are starting anything, you have to make up your mind that you are going to work it out. If you came in with the mindset that you want to try to see if it will work, at the end, you will try to see if it will work and you will leave. That is because your purpose of coming was not to make sure it works. Your purpose was to try to see if it will work. You see, at the end, you will end up achieving your purpose, which is to try to see if it will work. But if you make up your mind that you are going to work out this business, by the time you start it, if any challenge comes your way, you are going to sit yourself down and make sure you face that challenge, because you have just one goal, and that thing is to make money. You cannot make money and make excuses at the same time. You have to decide to make one. So when you are coming into this business, make up your mind that you are going to make money no matter what. And when you come in with this mindset, if you see any challenge coming your way, you will understand that challenges are just normal processes of life. Every living thing that exists always face challenges, and this business is not an exception. Even if you want to leave this business and start another one that they told you is cheaper and is faster and is quicker, the truth is that you are still going to face challenges that will require you to sit down and learn so that you can understand. And unless you finally conclude that you need to sit down and learn, you are going to find yourself jumping from one business to the other, from one business to the other. Because the problem is not with the business, it's with you, the person. You see, it is the mindset you have that is making you to think you should try something else. So you try this, it's not working, you try the other one. And the truth is that if you don't change that mindset, you are going to keep trying and trying and trying, and nothing will ever work. This is not like I'm trying to say something to you. I'm not the one saying it. It is just the truth. What you need in order for this business or anything to work for you at all in life is, number one, you must believe that what you are about to do is worth your time, is worth your commitment, is worth your consistency, is worth your focus, is worth your mental energy, is worth your physical energy, is worth your time, is worth everything. So when you decide like that, you now apply the law of focus and consistency. And after some time, you grow in the business. You see how it works now. You grow in the business. I didn't start this business at this level. I started from ground zero. And because of my focus and consistency, I have been growing. My income has been increasing. That is exactly how it works. So if you are coming into this business, please understand that this is not a get rich quick scheme. While I guarantee you that if you follow every single step I'm providing to you, within the next 30 days, you would have made your first $1,000. But you have to understand that you are required to pay close attention to apply everything we have, everything I'm going to be showing you. Don't just apply it like a robot. Apply it as a human being that have sense, that have intelligence, because I might be showing you something, and what might be missing there is just a small drop of your personal intelligence to get it working. But if you just approach it with a robot mentality, where if I say click here and you clicked and it did not work, and in a normal common sense, you should know that if you click once it did not work, you should try again before getting back to me. But if you just click once and you did not even wait, maybe it was even network from your own device, or you did not really click it properly and all that, and then you just rush back to me and say, Coach Peter, what you said I should do, I did it and it did not work. If you do like that, you are going to be dragging yourself, you are going to be putting yourself behind, delay yourself, and also giving me more work. So I encourage you, apply your personal intelligence, apply your personal discretion to everything I'm going to be showing you here. So, and you only ask questions where you deem very necessary. All right. So, in conclusion, you need to understand that this is not a get rich quick scheme, and this is not something that you just click a button and it happens. You are going to be selling digital products to human beings, not to computers. So that means you need to put in your personal emotion, put in your personal intelligence, commit your time and your intelligence to it. And by then, you will even discover a lot of things that I have not been able to share with you here. And you apply them personally and you get results, just like so many of my students who have also generated results. So if anybody is getting results, it's not just my singular effort. It has to be from you too. You have to commit yourself to this. Make up your mind that you will work this out. Don't say, let me try to see if it will work. Decide that I will work this out. So say it to yourself, I will work this business out. I will make my first $1,000. I will do everything that is required for me to do and much more. Remember the testimonials I shared with you during the presentation. I showed you testimonials of people who took this business too seriously. I wanted to show them how to make $1,000. Some of them ended up making $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, and $10,000. But that was from their input, not just from what I'm sharing. So take this as a personal business and you will get a personal result. If you take it as a side hustle, it will come to you as a side hustle. That means the results you'll be getting will be results of side hustle. All right. So let's go to the next overview. This is overview one of everything you are going to learn. Now, the next the second overview of everything you are going to be learning, I'm going to be connecting the dots. Like I'm going to be showing you all this grammar I've spoken. I'm going to be summarizing it in a diagram and showing you practically how this point, you remember I mentioned 4 points, how the product or offer is connected to traffic, how traffic is connected to the traffic control systems and follow-up systems, and how you play the role. Now, the next thing we are going to be doing is how to set up your sales funnel. What is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is simply the entire process or the entire step that it takes in order for somebody to buy from you, starting from the offer, starting from, let's say, where you are getting the people who will buy the product, to where you are getting them to your traffic, where you are generating them as traffic, or getting them into your WhatsApp or your email, to where they are going to see the offer you are selling and how they will make a buying decision. So the entire process that it takes for somebody to buy from you, that is what is called a sales funnel. Now, the next thing, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your account. Why must you set up your account? Number one, you set up your account where the products are, and also you set up your account, like your bank account or your Momo account, depending on the country you're watching this from. That is where you're going to be receiving your money, your profits, the money from the sales you're going to make. You're going to be making sales to people from all over the world, all over Africa, but you are going to receive it into your bank account. So you need to set up two accounts. Number one is the account on the products, where the products are. I'm going to be showing you how to set it up, and then your bank account where you're going to be receiving your money. And then the next thing you're going to be doing in the practical session is I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Instagram profile. I'm also going to show you how to set up your Facebook page. I'm going to also show you how to link your your Instagram page. This is supposed to be page, your Instagram account rather, to your Facebook page. So you are going to understand exactly how all these are connected. These are when I'm talking about traffic source, these are the elements of your traffic source, your Instagram, your Facebook, and all that. So I'm going to show you exactly how to connect them in the practical session. Now, the next thing you're going to do is I'm going to be showing you is how to set up your business WhatsApp, because this is one of the tools you are going to use in this business. And then the number 15 I'm going to be showing you is how to warm your page and get ready to start running conversion ads. If you don't understand what this means, to warm your page means when you create a page, either a Facebook or Instagram page, where you are going to be getting leads, where you are going to be getting people from people who will buy your product, there is an activity that is called page warming. Page warming simply means posting a particular kind of content on your page so that your page will be considered worthy to run ads by the platform provider, which is Facebook or Instagram. If you don't understand what I just said, you have to replay this. Since you're going to be watching this in a video form, replay it and listen again. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to set up your first conversion ad. What is a conversion ad? A conversion ad is simply an ad that is intended to get people to come to your WhatsApp. A Facebook ad, a sponsored ad, or an Instagram ad that is intended to get people to come to your WhatsApp. So I'm going to show you the practical session how to set it up. And then the next thing you are going to be learning is leads handling. Leads handling simply means how to handle people when they come to your WhatsApp or your email. There are tricks, there are strategies, and there are ways to doing this. And I'm going to be showing you this practically too, and giving you examples of swipes and messages that you are expected to communicate, how to communicate those messages, and when to communicate those messages in order to result to a sale, so that you will make a sale, so that they will buy from you without you needing to beg them or persuade them and all that. And then the next thing I'm going to be showing you is how to set up your follow-up system. Remember I told you about the follow-up system, how that some people who click on your ad, they may not wait to check out what they have clicked and they may go away. And because of that, you need to follow up with them. So I'm going to be showing you practically how to set up your follow-up system, a system that is going to be sending messages to them on your behalf while you are sleeping. And basically, we are going to use the Wamation software. And also, we might be using the WhatsApp autoresponder, but I'm not certain about that yet. If we really need it, I will show you how to set that up. But for the meantime, what we are going to use is the Wamation software. Now, the next thing you are going to be learning in this course is this is the diagram that connects that connects the entire system together. Remember I told you that this system is divided into different parts. We have the traffic, we have we have the products, we have the traffic, we have the traffic control system, and we have the follow-up system. So this is the entire diagram that connects everything together, starting from where you are going to get leads. So the first thing you are seeing up there is, of course, your Facebook and Instagram. And that on your Facebook and your Instagram, that is where you are going to have your lead magnet. The lead magnet is simply something that you use in order to get people to click on your ad so that they can come to your WhatsApp or your email. And then the next thing you have right there is traffic. Traffic is when people are coming from your Facebook to your email. And then from your email, you can see the arrow is pointing to and fro to the webinar. The webinar is simply where this product is explained on your behalf to the people who are coming to buy, because we don't expect you to start trying to explain what people are going to buy manually or verbally by yourself to them. So we have created videos in webinar forms, which when people come to your WhatsApp, your automation software is going to send them a link to go and watch. And if they don't watch, follow-up messages are already pre-programmed in your WhatsApp or your email, which are going to be going out to them automatically. And then when they watch the webinar, that is where they make a buying decision. And then the next part of it is you can see the arrow is pointing towards the product from the webinar. So when people watch the webinar, a conversion takes place. Conversion means when people have decided that they will pay for the product. So from there, they are offered a link to come to the product. Conversion happens in two ways. The other way is when people are in your WhatsApp or your email, they can decide from there to buy. And when they decide from there to buy, they can go straight to the product. And when they make a buying decision and they make the payment, there a sale is consummated, and that is where you make your money. So this is the end of this uh, second session of this training, and I'll see you in the next video after now, where I'm going to take you into the practical session, and from there we'll cover everything I had explained to you. So the first assignment I want to give you here is, even though I told you I was going to show you how to set up your Facebook and Instagram ad, but before you watch the next video, I would like you to do this first thing. Number one, if you are using an Instagram account, switch your Instagram account to business or professional mode. That is the number one assignment. Switch your Instagram account to business or professional mode. The number two assignment is create a Facebook page. On that Facebook page, when you are selecting category, select business consultant as business as category. You can chat me in my WhatsApp to send you a sample of my own Facebook account so that you can take example from there, copy some details from my own, and also use it on your own. And then the number third assignment I'm giving you in this first class is connect your Facebook to your Instagram. Connect your Facebook page, the new Facebook page you just created, connect it to your Instagram account. And then when you have done this assignment, then you are ready for the next phase. If you have not seen the next video on how to do these things, you can simply go on YouTube and type how to switch my Instagram account to business mode. You will see it there. The second one, how to create a Facebook page, you will see it there. And the third one, how to connect my Facebook page to my Instagram account, you will also see it there. So I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.